Hey, hey. It might be a little bit too dark out here, but this is our patio. The neighbors upstairs are having a bit of a little enjoyable time, if you will, on a Monday evening. You might hear them in the background. But here's our patio. It has lights and whatnot. So, anyways, too many things to respond to. I don't remember any of them. You never told me who that little girl was in the mall. But you did tell me you were going to Harry Potter next week. Oh, you said you don't want to. You've deleted all your posts where you're post drunk. That was Hendrick's gin. Second glass. After about 3 of Bourbon and Corona before that. My roommates and I just ended up sitting out here in the outside and enjoying our porch that we will soon not have anymore. And reminiscing about the year that we've had together. Maybe reminiscing isn't the right word. More like preemptively missing it. Anyway, but I digress. So, yes, I did see the post, speaking of sad conversation, about Jill, and there's been several since then. And her last one actually, sort of settled her in a little bit. Not to be too judgy, because, I mean, there's no rules, right? But it does make me think about our little channel here and how I would like to have more people. Not so much because we can't just correspond with one another, but because it would allow us to be less shameful of posting more frequently. If there were more people, there'd be more of a reason to post more frequently. And nobody is fucking watching these. Nobody. I mean, I think you may have you've told at least one person about it because you said that he had to help you take your post down. Whereas my lady friend does not know the channel, does not know how to find this. My roommates do not know how to find this. I feel like the people we should invite would be more acquaintances. And what's funny is tonight the topic of high school friends and acquaintances came up. And I talked about how there's literally one person maybe from high school with whom I keep in touch. That being, that's Aaron, as you know. And I share nothing in common with anybody else, as far as I know, and as far as I can tell from Facebook. It's funny that you've kept yourself off of Facebook, but I'm Facebook friends with some of your classmates, who I can't even believe. They're just very stereotypical, normal moms and dads in the Midwest now. And these are people that I was like, you were a fucking cunt. You were a straight up see you next Tuesday cunt to me in high school. Cunt. Very percussive. Cunt. I think that about many of the people I see on Facebook. It's like, what a cunt you used to be. And now here you are posting pictures of your child and talking about how cute your child is. And all I can think of is, your child is just dirty, ugly on the inside because it's your spawn. And I don't want to hear a fucking thing about you, but I agreed to be Facebook friends with you simply so you could see that I'm having a lot more fun in life than you are, which by and large is true. Mostly because I don't live in the middle of Nebraska with a family of 4, working my fucking job as a teacher or whatever, which I could have been doing. I'm very glad I'm not. Where the fuck was I going with this? This is what drunk will do to you. Tangent. I don't even know if you can hear me because of the noise. Not that I give a fuck. I'm happy when anybody's having a good time. It was hot here today as well, but we don't have to deal with quite the heat that Nebraska does. And a lot of people here don't understand that it gets colder in Nebraska in the winter and hotter in the summer than it does here. The difference being here, the houses are shit for insulation, so it's always colder in them. Just the heating efficiency and whatnot. And they also don't have central air. Literally no. Even some new condos and like buildings don't have central air. So, but you better fucking believe I got me a window air conditioner. I don't know what that voice is. I thought a lot about doing voices ever since being witness to Seth MacFarlane. I realized that a lot of people do that shit. Voiceovers, voice acting. Not I. But could I? Because it's one thing if you can't do an impression of something else. Because I cannot. Because my voice is kind of unique. But making up your own goddamn voices, that should be easy. Should be able to do that. But alas, I cannot. I did not get the I'm talking, now I'm waving like a sissy. That's got to be a Steve Martin quote, but I don't recall what from. But we all know what I cannot is a quote from. And it's been 6 minutes. You said you were going to keep your shit. You were like, oh, I have to post quickly because it's hot. Your post was over 7 minutes. So I don't feel bad that this is almost 7 minutes. But I should wind it up, even though I don't fucking remember what I was going to say in the first place. I'm gonna do this one over.